Hi, I'm Jessie Meany, and today I'm doing part 3 of my series on self-love. Today we're talking about forgiveness. Yes, forgiving ourselves and forgiving others. Forgive us our trespasses. Forgive those who trespass against us, right? You guys know that one? Okay. So yeah, we're working on forgiveness and how it's an important part of self-love. Because I want you to think about this for a moment. If you're watching this and you're working on self-growth, some of you may be the type of person to stay up all night and think about the past. Think about past situations, things you've said, things you've done, and maybe it keeps you up at night. I've been that person. I've been awake for hours at night, not sleeping some nights, thinking about things that went wrong. What could I have done different? And all those crazy ideas that roll and turn in your head that can drive you nuts. How do we save ourselves from all that and get peaceful sleep? Forgiveness. We need to forgive ourselves. Once we have that forgiveness for ourselves and we can start letting some of those past situations wash away, then we can open up for self-love. Because when we have self-love, what were we talking about before? Acceptance and compassion for ourselves. And through that, we need forgiveness. Those go together. Compassion, self-acceptance, and forgiveness. Those three things go together to help us create self-love for ourselves. Yes, we need those things. Because if we constantly are rolling things around in our head and beating ourselves up about things we've done in the past, how do we have a bright future or present, right? We're living right here, right now. And if you're concerned about the past or wondering where you're going, how can you be right here? You're not. Okay, so we do need that self-love to bring us into the present, that forgiveness to bring us into the present to live life right now. Because essentially that's all we have. The past is gone. That happened. We can't change it anymore. It's done. And the future, hold on a second, I need to let a dog out. All right, I'm back. I have a buddy with me right now. Hopefully he will be content and refrain from barking during the rest of the video. So we were talking about forgiveness, compassion, and self-acceptance to get to self-love, right? So if we have events in our life that we think about and kind of, like I said before, beat ourselves up about, how do we move forward from that? We have to start forgiving ourselves, because here we are in this life, on this earth plane, and we're here to learn and grow from our experiences. And this is a lifelong thing. This doesn't stop at a certain age. You don't automatically say, okay, I've been there, done that, I'm good, like I've done my growing. No, the growing happens throughout life, and we're going to make mistakes. As long as you are still learning, you are going to still make mistakes. So if you're making mistakes, you have to continuously be in that, sorry, I'm a little distracted, in that, have those feelings of forgiveness for yourself. Right, Mika? We need forgiveness. We do. She knows it too. So when we're practicing self-forgiveness, these little mistakes, they'll come up and we can recognize them, and then we can let them go. We don't need to hold on to these things and develop an attachment to mistakes that we've made. Okay? So past mistakes, past toes that you may have stepped on, it's time to release that stuff. Because everybody that walks through life, we all step on somebody's toes at some point in time. We all hurt people. whether it's intentional or unintentional. It happens. These things happen, and some people hold grudges, but we always need to remember to forgive ourselves first, and forgive others as well. Because yes, if you're in a place where you feel like you get emotional or upset because what other people do, you're gonna have to learn to forgive them too, because everybody's working on a different level of consciousness, and everybody makes mistakes, and your toes will get stepped on sometimes too. So forgive the other person and forgive yourself, because you're going to play both roles in life. Believe it or not, you will. You're not the one who's always going to be on the defensive side. You are going to hurt people and make mistakes too. So forgive yourself for those mistakes so we can move on. And never feel like you're alone, like you're the only one who makes these types of mistakes or has done something wrong. Everybody's done this. Some of us can see it a little more clearly than others. But as we forgive ourselves, we start to do that thing again where we're wiping the lens clearer and clearer each time, because we're letting these things go. These things that we feel like we're attached to, situations, people, things that have happened in our life, we're letting those go, releasing the attachment, and then we can open up for more of that self-love, self-acceptance, self-compassion. And all you're really doing is wiping the lens a little more clean each time and letting more light in. So keep working, my friends, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.